today I'll be reacting to European first impression of Texas. And my friends, we are live right now. Look at all the beautiful people in the chat. Oh, I'm seeing David C. I'm seeing Melissa. I'm seeing James. But yeah, we are live every Sunday. But before I go into that, let me ask you for one thing. If you can leave a like, thank you so much. Is the best way to show support. Now, if you can subscribe, and we are celebrating 200k subscribers, but means a lot if you can still subscribe if you are not a subscriber. That said, my friends, let's go into this. I'm coming to Texas this year, and I want to take a look at this video again.
Here we go. Texas. Maybe, just maybe, the most misunderstood.
Wait.
Love your content. Hope you enjoy America. Your wife is sweet.
Thank you, Don. No, my wife is the best, my friends. I don't say this just because she's my wife, but in terms of having a good art, not the globe, maybe, or flat, depends how you look at art. But in terms of having a good art, my friends, I mean, I'm a really bad person comparing with Sarah. I'm being very open with you. Sarah is a much better person than me.
Understood fascinating stereotype state in the US. As I cross the entire state, south to north, I meet fascinating people.
So, Trisha, great question. Haven't we see this? The answer is yes. But I said this in the introduction. I want to see this video again because when I saw this video, I was very early here on YouTube and I didn't know a lot about America, about Texas. So I ended up missing a lot of great information, to be honest with you, So I want to take a look again.
You outkicked your coverage with Sarah. Buy her all the Portuguese butter.
Thank you, Adam. Oh man, that's a crazy donation also. You guys are too kind. My friends, I'm not saying this just for saying. No one needs to give a donation. You guys being here is more than enough. But of course, Adam, I really appreciate you. I mean, it's incredible. Thank you so much. And I wish you all the best, to you, to your family, to everyone that you love. So that's the reason. Okay, Trisha, we are watching this because I want to learn a bit more again. I feel like I end up missing so much stuff.
Who give me all kinds of...
Actually, let's start this again. Sorry. So, my friend, just one question. Sometimes I see people showing this type of scenarios, this type of landscape. Is this very common? Hey, Mara, how are you doing? Is this very common to see in America? This type of landscape, nothing at all. It's a bit crazy, to be honest with you.
Yes, we would love to see you cook more difficult American or Portuguese recipes together.
Okay, thank you. Retes, is that your name? Thank you so much.
Long-time subscriber, first stream, cowboy hat face emoji.
Okay, my friends, we all need to say hello to Kent Barron. Welcome to your first stream and thank you so much for the $2, my friend.
The entire state.
So it's very common. Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, here I would not say it's that common,
South to north, I meet fascinating people who give me all kinds of advice.
I say, you've gotten this far, don't leave here without a gun.
And experience all American stereotypes, cliches, and adventure. We're on the Route 66! So what exactly does a European think of Texas?
Yo, my friends, I'm already loving the start of the video. Look at that giant flag right there, my friends. Another question. I'm going to San Antonio, Amarillo by morning from San Antonio. I'm going to San Antonio and to Austin. How the Route 66 is there? Is this a stupid question? I have no idea actually, because I would love, to touch the road to 66.
Well, to be completely honest, my very first impressions of the United States on this trip were pretty miserable. But things started looking up after I had been released from...
Wait, what happened?
The United States Border and Customs Agency, and after...
Okay, stop it right there. Damn it. Wait, so, do you guys know the French girl that goes to America very often? Actually, I forgot her name and I feel bad. But I saw a video of hers. She said that customs ended up stopping her. I I mean, she made it into America. Should I be worried about this, my friends? Should I be? Please don't be political, because this video is very old, so customs always have been tough, from what I understand. You know what I mean? So, should I be worried about this? French fantasy, yeah. Mary, exactly, Mary. Is still going to New York and Florida? To New York, yes. To Florida, let's see. I have to put Oklahoma. I'm going to make an effort to go to Florida. I'm going to try to go to all 4 states in this case. So that's actually one of the updates. Oklahoma is going to enter this, but I don't want to drop Florida because I know I have a lot of people in Florida. Do not worry. Yeah, people are very divided on this. Okay. The thing is, my friends, this video, I believe, is like 3-4 years old. So
you must buy cowboy boots or hat when you come.
Okay. Thank you, Red. I mean, your name is incredible. Thank you so much.
After that, I just drove straight up north through Texas and I stopped at this campsite. Actually, it's called an RV park, I guess, in the United States. Subtle difference. I don't know. I'm a beginner to all this. And over here, I met some really nice Texans. Meet the Russells and their friends, an all-Texan
Route
family.
66
What the hell is
goes
that
through
drinking?
Amarillo on Interstate 40.
Okay. Really? Okay, thank you. So there is there.
Andre, please investigate areas that you want to travel in the U.S. There's a measles outbreaks here. Texas has had 2 children die from this.
What? Yo, these measles things, is this a real thing, my friends? I mean, I'm not doubting the person, but should I, again, should I be worried about that? I mean, at the end of the day, the worst thing that can happen with customs is I go back to Portugal, right? I mean, but...
If you intend to go to California, go to Capitola and Shadowbrook. Redwood forests are nearby and so is Santa Cruz Boardwalk.
Thank you, Jenna. I'm not going to California this time, but it's for sure a state that I want to visit. I mean, actually, my wife would love to visit California, I know. And me also. I mean, it's one of the most beautiful states. Thank you so much.
Family.
Welcome to Texas.
We are going, after this video, sorry, we are going to take a look at that measles things. I have to understand what is going on, because people is saying that actually very often. You know what I mean, my friends? Because, let's be real, the custom things, well, the worst case scenario is I go to Portugal and I have to try again. You know, we go again. But I think I will be fine there.
If you visit Austin, Allen's Boots is a very famous country western clothes and boot store. I recommend
thank
it.
You. Oh, thank you, Mara, also for the $2. No message.
Texas, Ava.
Yep, we may have very different views on many things, but on a purely human level, I'm amazed. They still gave me a wonderful welcome to Texas. They fed me, tried to make me feel safe, even showed me around their amazing RV.
Hello from Atlanta. Hope you stop here when you come to America.
Oh, thank you. Atlanta is Georgia, right, my friend? I don't think I'm going to stop there, to be honest with you, but thank you so much. And I would love to visit Georgia.
Invited me to come inside their beautiful giant RV and take.
There is no measles outbreak. That is a complete lie. Stop.
Okay, my friend, it wasn't me saying that. I just end up asking, you know. But if that's a lie, we are going to fact check that. Okay.
Take a look around. Honestly, this is completely new to me. I had never been inside an RV like this before in my entire life. I've seen them driving around the US, I've seen pictures of them, but the inside is a whole other world. It's
RV.
pretty incredible and super,
I saw a video
super
yesterday about
luxurious.
this.
I mean, compared to that little home on wheels that I live in. All right, let's go inside.
Wait.
You, Lewis, and Adam should take a foodie trip to America together.
I would love to do it, my friends. So go tell them that also, because you can say that Andres said yes.
Oh wow, you got a customized mat.
This is the living room. I mean the kitchen.
Wow.
Oh, my friends, I'm going to be honest with you. My kitchen is smaller than this one. And most people's kitchen here is smaller than this one. And this is inside of a vehicle, right? RV means recreative vehicle, if I understand that. Look at that, the size of this fridge, my friends. Look at the size of that fridge. That's a crazy fridge if I ever saw one.
And the living room is pretty close together.
And you've got 2 sofas in
That
there.
makes into a bed, so you can sleep 2 more.
See, I don't remember this part of the video, and I saw this video back in the day. This is looking kind of cozy.
People.
It looks like an actual house. So it's an RV, but I mean, the fridge is like a full-size fridge. The kitchen is, for me, what would be like a full-size kitchen.
And a
That's
fireplace.
beautiful.
And a fireplace? Okay, so
Fireplace.
Pam gave me the go-ahead to go and check out the bedroom and the bathroom, which are pretty amazing. So right here is the shower. These guys
me
have a
see the
shower
shower.
in their RV. And then here is the bedroom.
Wait, is that Elvis, the king? Yo, my friends, this is looking incredible. I need to see the outside of this, but this is looking beautiful.
Wow, that is pure luxury. So how long have you guys been living
Holy sweet potato, that was impressive, my friends. I think you guys agree with me.
like this?
We're not living in here. This is just
48
camping.
years. No, we have our own house.
So what's this called?
Okay, so what the hell is this actually?
Bamboo shoot.
A bamboo shoot.
Get up here, all of you. Come on.
Let's go.
What? Is that alcohol? Man, this seems so much fun. My friends, to drive an RV, you need a special license because when a vehicle is too long or too heavy, you need a special license. What about in America? Because, for example, to drive a truck in America, I assume you need a special license, right? And that is as big as trucks. You know, I'm not talking about pickup trucks, I'm talking about real trucks.
Ah, good stuff.
Ice cream.
Take pictures of the bucket.
I've never had a Coke float before, but let's try it. I mean, when in Texas.
Wait. My friends, that was ice cream with Coca-Cola? Did I understood that correct? Anyone watching this knows about that thing? Or is that a Texas thing?
It's pretty good. It's like
good.
ice cream but sparkling. So I've asked these guys what they think about my trip, whether I should do it, whether they think it's safe, or maybe
Okay.
whether I'm a little bit crazy for doing it. So,
I think you're a whole lot crazy for doing it.
really?
You're the same type of person that tried to fly that plane from one continent to the other and she crashed and burned. And they never found her.
Does not sound promising.
I'd be very apprehensive for my children to be doing it.
Yes, it's a Coke float. I love Coke floats. We all know about Coke floats. It's delicious. Oh, man. See, I love all of you, my friends. But sometimes you guys, the combinations you guys make, they are very unique to America. I'm going to be honest. But look, the first time people told me, Andre, you have to try jelly with peanut butter. I said, that's disgusting. Now I'm addicted to PBJs. So I should shut up right now. Maybe I have to try first Coca-Cola with ice cream. Yeah, but sounds a bit crazy.
Right.
So we have to worry about you now.
Gotten this far, don't leave.
So the thing about licenses, a lot of people saying you don't need, and a lot of people saying you need.
Yes, I'm a truck driver and had to get a special license.
Okay, Tim, thank you so much for the $5. I mean, that's a tremendous job, honestly, and such an important one. Man, I admire the people that stay on the road for so many days, sometimes months, right? At least here in Europe, I know that happens a lot, but I assume in America is also the same.
Leave here without a gun. Period.
That Texas guy, I admire you for doing it, and I think that you're going to have the adventure of your life going to the United States and seeing what you're going to
Hell
see.
yeah.
'Cause I'm going to follow you and look at your blogs and see how you're doing.
I think I got an important lesson from hanging out with these people. In a world organized around systems, we really need to find ways to reconnect to our humanity. In a
True.
world where our differences become our identities, we need to focus on finding common ground. And that could be as simple as sharing a meal. So I've been at this campsite for 2 nights, hanging out with my neighbors who have been so kind and so welcoming, and just trying to kind of recalibrate after.
Holy, what a beautiful, this is beautiful America Strikes Again. Sorry, I was trying to contain myself, but look at all of that. So damn beautiful.
My rough experience at the border.
Wow. Sorry, it's incredible.
It's a great time to visit America. I hope you have fun.
Oh, thank you so much, GT Brand. Really appreciate that. I mean, there is, no matter what time, there will always be split opinions, you know. And I know that there will be no perfect time. For me, the perfect time is now, you know.
A few days ago. But today, this morning, I have to leave because I have to keep going up north to northern Texas. So there's a lot to see along the way.
You know what? When you put Texas in this perspective, looks like a massive country and not a state.
So it's going to be a really intense
Oh, she's going to Amarillo. Amarillo, that's a great song.
day. By the way, Texas is huge. Huge.
The distances that you cross in Texas are
So do you guys want to know how much bigger Texas is than Portugal? I don't remember that well, but I believe it's 17. Yeah, and I don't even want to talk about that.
unlike anything I've
That's
seen.
insane.
Once you leave the interstates and hop on the country roads, you find yourself on a true adventure where the horizon stretches out into eternity.
Nobody.
The crazy thing here, my friends, is if you, for some reason, get out of gas or your car breaks, I think that's even more likely. What the hell do you do? If you call 911, what happens? They get there easy, or you know, I don't know. That scares me a bit.
The last 2 hours, not a single car.
18 times, okay. Even worse, I said 17. Oh man.
Once in a while,
Just one
you might
Portugal more.
see another car passing, or a lonely house miles away from its neighbor. In a place as vast as this, you start to feel like loneliness is something you can touch. And you start to understand how people can grow really, very tough living out here.
Okay, my friends. Very important right now. From 0 to 10, how much do you guys like this content creator, Eva? Because personally, I think she makes great videos. For me, this is a 10. I'm enjoying this video so much, you guys have no idea. 10 for Sarah? Okay, thank you. You call it? AA is a must for traveling. My friends, I'm not aware of AAA. Wait. Did you guys saw what I saw? 1 flag, 2 flags, 3 flags, 5 flags, 6 flags. Oh man. It's amazing. 8, 10, 8, 5. Really? I really like her videos. I'm going to be honest, I really like her videos.
I'm from Poland.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I'm traveling to Alaska. Yeah.
Traveling to Alaska. Oh, I was not aware of this actually.
26th of April.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Look, most gas stations in the US are not
Wait, why there is a cock right there?
like this. They're all super modern, just as you'd expect. But what's the fun in showing you something
Wait, this is actually working.
that you already know?
Oh, wow. Check out.
Wait,
I work in the RV business. You can also get a nice towable RV.
towable RV. Well, first of all, amazing that you work on that business. The thing is, I don't know what is it. What is that? My friends, please explain me. But thank you so much.
Out this store. Oh my god, Gavin, you've got so many amazing things in here.
Yes, I do.
Jalapeno honey mustard. Ooh, cherry cobbler.
Damn, this is a cool place. Illy Billy Spirits.
Everybody's really, really nice so far. I mean, very welcoming and just genuinely curious as to what the heck I'm doing here. Which is a fair enough question.
You know what's crazy, my friends? It's very rare, and I'm going to be honest, it's very rare that you see people that go to America and say America is bad. It's actually very rare. I mean, it happens, of course, but it's very, very rare. And people that go to that visit more the countryside, I'm not even sure if I know anyone that said it was a bad experience. I mean, these type of places seem amazing. AA is American Auto Association. Thank you so much, Ruben. That's a beautiful name also.
This is a drive-through shop. A drive-through shop. I mean, I'm familiar with like drive-through
Oh, I remember this part, a drive-thru shop. That's crazy.
restaurants and even drive-through Starbucks, but this is a shop. How do you know what you want to buy without looking around? Can you just buy anything? Can I ask for like a mango? And how does this work? Actually, I'm not sure if Odyssey will even fit here. Clearance is pretty low. Can I get like a large bottle of water?
Can you get what, I'm sorry?
Like a large bottle of water?
A large bottle?
Yo, my friends, I never saw this. She's buying grocery... What?
Of water, anything else for you?
Do you have sparkling or only still?
You what?
Do you have sparkling water or just still water?
You'll have to pull forward because I can barely hear you.
Okay, I'll just have still water, just the water, nothing else, thank you. I don't know if it's my
Okay.
accent or if I'm making unreasonable demands, but I just wanted sparkling water. Okay, now let's see.
Oh boy.
Yes,
Right, we are fine.
just about.
My friends, we are fine.
I'd like a Slurpee.
A towable RV is a camper, so to speak. Check your email. I sent you something. Okay, my friend, thank you so much.
Be
Wait.
sure and send yourself postcards from places you visit and stop at visitors' tourist centers. Be safe. Romantic face emoji.
Thank you, Sue.
You can pull it behind a truck with a hitch and receiver. Like hauling a trailer.
Okay. No, I understand what you mean. Okay, yeah, that's actually popular here in my country. That type of, I guess, RV, right? That's the most common here. The big ones that look like a bus, I never saw it, But that one I'm aware.
Such.
Okay, what size and what flavor?
The smallest size you have, I'll have a pina colada. Thank you. It's literally like a fast food joint that you drive through, but a shop. Why am I
This is
so
crazy.
excited? I don't know. Thank you. I didn't actually need that water.
So, my friends, honestly, I feel like a lot of people right now are not aware of a grocery shop that is drive-thru. Number one, if you ever went to one. Number two, if you also don't know about this, because pharmacies, you guys talk about that a lot. To get money, ATMs, you guys also talk about that a lot. But this one, I feel like a lot of you guys have no idea. Number one, I said number one if you know, number two if you have no idea.
But I just wanted to get it for the
Be ready. A lot of number twos, I feel like.
experience. I know to most of you, this might be like totally like everyday boring stuff, but I've never seen a drive-through shop before. And also
Wait. Most people are leaving number ones. Okay, you guys know. Never mind.
So, this is going to
Damn
be
it.
my first time ever drinking a Slurpee or slushy. I don't know what they're called, but
Okay, see, my friends, supporter of the channel, but someone said there is a liquor way. That's a difficult word, but basically a place where you can buy drinks drive-thru. No way that's true. Thank you so much for the $1, DB.
super American thing. If The Simpsons taught me anything, it's that you get brain freeze from these.
Liquor
Where's my
store.
Slurpee? Come on.
Drive-thru liquor stores in Louisiana is a thing? We have a drive-thru everything in America? No. No way. So you can go to the pharmacy and to a liquor store after that?
No brain freeze. Well, let's move on to my initial
Wait, people are saying it's true.
impressions of the US. I mean, I don't know if the entire country's like this, but in Texas, it's amazing how many things you can sort out without ever leaving your car. I mean, there's drive-through pharmacies here. There's
I know this
drive-up
one.
ATMs here. In fact, I'm
This
just
one I also
about
know.
to use that one. It's amazing. I mean, back home we have like drive-through fast food joints, but
So actually, big announcement almost. But there is a drive-through pharmacy right now in my city. It's not exactly on my city, but is close enough. I never went there, but there is one.
Louisiana has liquor stores that you literally drive through the middle of the store.
Wait, what? Really?
that's about it.
Andre, even better. You can buy liquor, you can buy alcohol in pharmacies. You can buy your liquor in the pharmacy in India. Oh man, America is great.
Literally never have to leave your car in this state.
Okay, that's it.
Drive up
Okay,
ATM,
stop
here
it,
we
my
go.
friends. That's amazing.
Let's get some money out, shall we? Slurpee is really good. So you know the saying, everything is bigger in Texas. Well, it definitely rings true because back home, Odyssey is one of the biggest cars on the road. One of the biggest cars that you'll see anywhere. In fact, you would just not choose to drive this car
No, that car is massive. That car is massive. No way that car is a small car in Texas. That car is still massive.
into the city because you wouldn't be able to find a parking spot. But in the United States, there's all the parking in the world. Everywhere.
I love it.
And Odyssey is by no means.
What the hell is this monster, my friends? This brand GMC or something? I feel like this one makes some of the biggest cars in America. Am I crazy?
Song
Holy
Sarah
s-
Smiles by Hall & Oates. A good listen.
Okay, wait, there is a song with the name Sarah Smiles? My friends, I'm gonna take a look at that.
Means the biggest car on the roads anymore. It's kind of.
Wait, it looks small actually.
And Odyssey is
Holy,
by no means the biggest car on the roads anymore.
that's a massive Jeep.
It's kind of average because everybody owns one of these here. Everybody owns a pickup truck, except they're not really hauling anything in the back, I guess. I mean, let's check. That doesn't really classify as hauling to me. Let's check some others. Are they hauling in?
Oklahoma has drive-through marijuana stores.
Okay, stop it. No way that's true. No, I appreciate the donation, Terrace, but you cannot fool me with that one. No, what? That's not true, right, my friends?
Anything? Nope, not hauling anything. All right, he's hauling some stuff. One last one over there. Definitely not hauling. Why does everybody?
I love this logo, you know?
All
Sorry.
right, he's hauling some stuff. One last one over there. Definitely.
This one. This is, I believe, is Ram. I love the logo with the buffalo.
Not hauling. Why does everybody own pickups in Texas? And is it like this in the rest of the US? Okay.
It's true. Yes, it's true. Andre, it's real. It's true. It's true. It's true. I can confirm, Andre, I went there. Oh, man. You know what? I have a friend that stopped smoking weed because the cholesterol was too high.
Yes. You need to do a reaction video of you and Sarah watching Sarah Smile by Hall & Oates 1.
Wait, that's a great idea, actually. Is that okay? I'm gonna think about that, my friend. Thank you so much.
Okay, I know those were all total stereotypes, and I hope that you can forgive me for indulging in them. Just one more thing. I have never been to a Walmart in the USA, so it's time for a little explore. It may
Okay, we are going to Walmart. This is crazy experience after crazy experience. My friends, I just want to say one thing. I just saw that we are live. I mean, I knew that, but we have 1,000 people watching. Thank you. I mean, leave a like. I appreciate you being here. And this is an all-time record for us. So, yeah, we are doing very well, my friends. Today is a good day.
seem like basic groceries, but I really do believe that you can learn a lot about a country and its people from their buying and eating habits.
This is one of the funniest products I've ever seen in my entire life. Liquid eggs?
You, my friends, what the hell is this thing? Liquid eggs? Is because you put that, you make They are good to, you can make scrambled eggs with that automatic. Anyone watching right now are aware of this, because sometimes I feel like a lot of you guys also don't know. America is too big for you to know everything. Number one right now in the chat, if you ever had liquid eggs, not you end up using liquid eggs, is what I meant to say.
Really? Liquid egg whites? Why not just
Oh, you have the yolks, you have the okay.
use normal eggs? Are you kidding? Oh my god, an entire shelf just dedicated to cookie dough.
What? So see, okay, my friends. I thank God I'm watching this video again, because there is a lot of things we have to talk, and we have to have a serious conversation. Oh my God, everyone is leaving number one right now. Everyone knows about liquid eggs. Why end up asking that? Cheers, Andre. Thank you so much, my friend. Oh, someone said hell no. Okay, one person, no idea. Okay, so my friends, another thing. I'm not sure if the British people that do reacts do this. I'm actually one of the few people that do reacts that are not from the UK. But at least here, my country, this cookie dough thing is not a thing. You know what I mean? No one eats the dough. Okay, Andre, do you guys have cookies? Okay, my friend, relax. Of course we have cookies. What type of question is that? And they are amazing. But that said, cookie dough. Do you guys like cookie dough? Is this good, actually?
You have no idea how lucky you are to have cookie dough in this country. It is like one of the best things in the entire world.
I honestly... Well, one of the best things, really. I think it's illegal. I'm not even joking. I think it's illegal because of, I don't know, some type of... I have no idea, but I think it's illegal.
Just a casual 5-pound pack of cheese. I mean, it would seem like just be normal baked beans, but it's the size of my head.
Oh, friends, is this beans... You buy this for the entire year? Okay, if that's the move, I'm okay with that. And this is because of the president, George Bush? Makes sense. Wow, this is... because I believe it's from Texas, right? Oh, and those ones, I'm not going to buy those ones. 99% fat-free. Yeah, no, I'm not buying that.
20 kilograms or something. Oh.
Okay, we are going to run all of this. This is getting crazy. And so some people said this cookie dough is for you to cook, not for you to eat. Is this true?
Idea how lucky you are to have cookie dough in this country. It is like one of the best things in the entire world. Just a casual 5-pound.
Holy. You know what? I'm going to tell you guys a joke right now about this. Never mind, it's too cheesy.
Pack of cheese. I mean, it would seem
First
like just
in
be
US,
normal
cell
baked
phone
beans.
store get SIM cards road.
Okay. Thank you, Pittsburgh guy.
But it's the size of my head.
You know what? There is two options here. His head, sorry, is very tiny. I have a big head. Or this bush thing, it's massive. I think it's probably a bit of both, maybe.
20 kilograms or something. Oh.
You know what? 20. I'm not even strong to. Oh man, you have to go to the gym to even put that in your shopping cart.
You know, everything is just so huge and.
Man, Americans are strong. Yeah, Americans are real. Look, American man, really strong. American woman, even more maybe.
So many plant-based
Because they go to the Walmart maybe a bit more.
meat style options. It's incredible.
Okay, first of all, there is a couple of good things here. Creamy, much better. No one here likes crunchy peanut butter, right, my friends? If you like it, please tell me you don't. Cream is the best option. It's the only option that should be available for peanut butter. It's the only one I like. but I don't like it. I love it. The second thing is, what the hell is this brand? No Skippy, no Jive or Jif. No. This is Great Value. Wait, I believe I know Great Value. Great Value is the, let's say, white brand of Walmart.
Here's a funny story. So I grew up in the 90s in post-communist Poland.
I love crunchy peanut butter. Crunchy peanut butter is the best. Crunchy is the way to go. Crunchy is good. Crunchy is the best. Crunchy is delicious. Okay, my friends, I need some moderation right now. If anyone is watching right that, ban all the people that said they love crunchy. I'm joking.
Poland. So,
But for real, you guys think crunchy is better than smooth? Because I had both, and I tried to give a try to crunchy peanut butter, my friends, but I really like the smooth one. I think it's so much better. I'm being honest.
We had cereals. We didn't really eat cereals that much, but we had like cornflakes and some local stuff, and we had like Cheerios and things like that.
Wait, my friends, am I understanding this correct? The cereal thing starts right there? No, it cannot be this big, right? I mean, we are in Texas, holy sweet potato.
Here's a funny story. So I grew up in the 90s in post-communist Poland. So, we had cereals. We didn't.
Yo, my friends, I'm not trying to get political, but Poland hates communism.
Crunchy is the way.
Crunchy is okay. Thanks, Adam. I guess a lot of people love crunchy. That's fantastic.
Really eat cereals that much, but we had like cornflakes and some local stuff, and we had like
You know what's crazy, my friends? Most of the countries that end up having communism, they hate that. Makes you wonder,
Cheerios and things like that.
Maybe it's not that great.
When I was growing up, one thing that I had that you could get in America was this amazing, super sweet, magical cereal called Froot Loops.
So, my friends, see, I actually, when I was a kid, I know Fruity Loops because some cartoons had this. This was not a thing. Right now, I think you can buy it. But would you guys say this is the most popular cereal in America for kids?
This, for me, was like the ultimate American dream, was to one day have Froot Loops. I really feel like an obligation to my younger self to try these.
What?
Never knew that you did streams.
Oh, thank you so much, my friend. For some reason today there is a lot of people. Then that's a very generous donation. Thank you so much. But yeah, we do stream. I stream every Sunday, more or less at this time,
So I'm gonna get some Froot Loops, and then later on today you're gonna see me.
No on the Fruity Loops. Okay, absolutely not. Yikes. Okay, no. Okay. Wow, people feel strong about Fruity Loops. Okay, relax, my friends.
Eat them because I'm really curious to see how they taste and whether the expectation that I had built.
So the thing about Fruity Loops, I know that the ones we have here, they don't taste the same because there is some type of, I guess, fake sugar almost that you guys have in America that is not allowed here. So I could make a video trying Fruity Loops, but it's not the same thing as you guys have in America. So it's irrelevant. Wait.
Americans love to entertain, so large sizes is common. Also, people with large families can stock up for the week.
No, that's true. And specific because something that I forget is I live in a city. So for me, going to the supermarket is like 5 minutes of my house. But for a lot of Americans that live a bit more country, right, could take 1 hour or something from certain regions, I feel like. So that makes a lot of sense, my friend.
Build up as a child actually matches to the reality.
So, my friends, before we continue with this video, since we have a lot of people, I need to know the feeling we have right now in the chat. Number one, if you are having a good time. Because if you are having a good time, we continue with this. Number one. Number two, if you are having a bad time. But if you are having a bad time, I guess you can just close the video. But if you are having a good time, number one, I need to know. This is a feeling check. We are checking the feelings,
I think most people would agree that Lucky Charms is the most popular.
Ooh, Lucky Charms. Okay, not Fruity Loops. Thank you again. Again, very kind, my friend. You don't have to do it. Thank you so much. Number ones, everyone having a good time? Okay, we continue, my friends. We continue. Oh, look at all the number ones. Oh, that's a lot of number ones. Okay, we are having a good time. Okay, number 2. I saw number 2. Damn it. Oh, number 3. I don't even know what that means. Okay, let's continue. No, but thank you, my friends. So, my friends, GPS works inside of Walmart because otherwise I would be lost. I mean, I'm being actually quite serious. It works inside. It's available on the phone, Google Maps or something. It works here.
If there's one thing that I think of when I think road tripping in the United States, it's motels. Motels, diners, the Route 66, truckers, all that kind of stuff. And I love it. You know, it's all the kind of stuff that you see in movies, that you read about in books. So tonight I'm staying in a motel, which just so happens to be along the Route 66, which I'm so excited about. This is really part of the reason why I'm here. Like, I want to live that
Let's go.
stereotypical American road trip experience. I am here for it.
You know what's crazy, my friends?
Here for it.
See, you guys make a lot of fun. You guys like to crack jokes at me. And all good, my friends. But now it's my time. Be ready. Yeah, most Americans are looking at this like, what the hell is that thing? See, my friends, this is how real men drive. Manually. Also because if you buy manually is a bit cheaper. So maybe that's the reason. But let's say this is... I know how to operate that. Not that well. But I at least I can make the car work. Perfect. First gear. She's driving with no shoes. Is that illegal, actually?
It's so windy out here, but it doesn't matter because I want to show you something. It's official!
Yo, my friends, is a tornado, maybe. What the hell? Oh, my man, if I find this type of wind, I'm gonna go into, into some type of shelter automatic.
We're on the Route 66!
Yeah.
Only for a few miles, but still we're on the Route 66.
That's perfect. There it is, my friends.
This is so amazing!
No, but for real, what the hell is this type of wind? Texas have no wind, from what I know. People tell me, Andre, there is no wind in Texas. No, unless there is a tornado. Is this a tornado?
I know you don't understand, you're just a cop.
Wait, no shoes is actually illegal? Okay, actually, that's not that I would do that, but that's a great information.
But it's amazing. Well, I'm just gonna follow it for a while.
No shoes in the ticket.
Oh, whoa, you think you're special? Oh, whoa, you think you're something else? Okay, anyway.
I actually don't know that song.
Thanks, Shania Twain, for providing endless musical inspiration. Back to the Route 66.
Yo, sorry, but this is actually art. I love to see this.
It is the symbol of the all-American road trip.
All the wind is in Oklahoma. I know, my friend. I see Kent Rollins videos. And Kent Rollins, I mean, cooking outside is always difficult. Cooking outside in Oklahoma, I think you are living life in hard mode. It's actually impressive.
But the reality is, it's really not the most scenic road in the US. It's just that sometimes, legend can be much more powerful than reality itself. This is it. My motel. This is super cool. So it turns out that my motel is at the exact midpoint between Chicago and LA, which is the midpoint of the Route 66.
Interesting. So to complete the Route 66, you go from Los Angeles to Chicago. Wow. Damn it. This is a lot of miles. Andre, do you know miles? I'm trying to make a conversion for kilometers. Give me a second.
Driving barefoot is legal in all 50 states. I don't know why other people are saying otherwise. It is frowned upon, but not illegal.
Oh man, okay. Thank you so much for the donation, my friend. But get ready to go into a fight with the chat because a lot of people are saying it's illegal.
6.
My friends, it's illegal or not? No, I want to know. Manually is how I learned to drive. So we have a European watching.
Oh, cool.
Holy, this is a cool place again.
So, what kind of people do you get passing by here? Is it just tourists on the Route 66?
Everything. Probably every country in the world.
Every country in the world. So, my friends, if you guys had to guess, let's play The Price is Right or something here. If you guys had to guess, how much do you guys think she pays for a night here? Put me the number right now in the chat. A night here in this motel, how much? If you guys had to guess, of course, I know you guys don't know. If you had to guess, a price right now. Good place, actually.
Not bad.
So see, that's the thing with my chat. Someone said $20 or the next answer is almost $200. 10 times more. $80, $50, $60, 65, 50, 35, 100, 100, 70, 75, 69.
You can drive a stick shift, but can you drive a 3 on the tree?
What is that, my friend? Thank you for the donation. Okay, so I think a lot of people are going probably between $50 to 100. This gap. Right? More than that, maybe not. Some people said $200. But I think that's... Someone said $8. Adele. Okay, Adele. I don't think it's $8. I mean. And there is someone right now in the chat with the name George Strait. That's a singer. Wait, what if it's George Strait is actually watching me right now? If it's you, my friends, I can even sing the Amarillo by Morning song.
$60. There is one.
Okay, we have the answer, my friends. They pay attention.
Not bad. $60.
Okay, $60, my friends. Actually, a lot of you guys end up being very close. I saw a lot of 60s, actually. That's amazing. But a lot of you guys made a good guess. I mean, between 50 and... actually, between 40 and 100 is a really good guess. Nowadays, maybe a bit more, of course, because of inflation, right?
There is one other thing that I have never ever experienced before, and that is eating at a roadside diner. Like one of those like really classy.
Wait. This is the diner of the Route 66? Is the official one?
All-American diners. Yeah, that's a first for me, so let's go inside and see what we find.
Let's go.
Hello.
And Santa Monica. They are the owners. Is Monica and Adrian. It's a couple. No pets, shoes, shirts required. So you cannot enter with pets, with shoes, but you need to have a shirt. Okay, so she's fine because she's barefoot.
There's no fun.
Or maybe I understood that completely wrong. It was a bit weird to have a diner that you have to go barefoot. But we are in America, everything is possible.
A 3 on a tree is a 3-speed manual mounted on the steering column.
You, my friend. Bruce, thank you for the $5. I was not aware. That seems fun. So, my friends, real talk right now. Real talk. Andre, what is the thing that you want to see the most in America? Statue of Liberty. But after that, my friends, a diner. Yeah, a diner. I want some American pancakes. Maybe waffles. Oh, do you have biscuits and gravy? Bring it on. What do you want? American coffee. What type of coffee? American coffee. With sugar? I said American coffee. Of course it's with sugar. Do you want something more? Yeah. A PBJ. Oh, but you have PBJs in Portugal. Yeah, but I want a PBJ in a diner. More? Yeah. Some fried chicken. Andrea, you are going to get a lot so fat. It's true, my friends. It's true. But that's what I'm going to do.
This place is so cool. It's the kind of diner I've always wanted to visit.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So classic.
It's classic.
Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna say something that's gonna make a lot of you laugh.
What?
But I mean it seriously.
Be honest.
I think this
Do you guys saw the American coffee? Apart from that, there was something more on that coffee. But a lot of you guys are not aware because you guys are Americans and you guys take that as a guarantee. Pay attention.
make a lot of you laugh. But I mean it seriously. I think
the American power. Yeah, the American power. All the smoke.
This diner and my whole experience in Texas, especially this, is like super, super exotic. Yes, exotic. If you watch my videos, you'll probably see me go to a lot of really incredible, remote, faraway places that some of you might be tempted to call exotic in a way. It's a bit of a problematic word, but we'll talk about that another time. Anyway, to me, all of this.
That's a beautiful diner if I ever saw one, my friends. Oh, my friends. So, if you ever, I was about to say, if you ever went to a diner, you are American, of course you went to a diner. Sometimes I think I'm talking with a bunch of Europeans. Sorry for that. But what's the best thing to eat in a diner? Be honest with me. Put me in the chat right now, the best thing you order in a diner. And coffee does not count. I'm waiting. Coffee is American. Okay, my friend. But American coffee, you understand what I'm talking about. Fried chicken with a waffle sandwich. Holy sweet. Hi, Christina. Holy sweet potato. That sounds amazing. The best thing you eat, French toast, banana split, milkshakes, patty melt 100%, a burger, hash browns, waffles, breakfast, I understand, but hot beef sandwich, no idea what the hell is that. Dinners are cool, hash browns, my friends, a lot of people are saying patty melt, omelette, what, water, pie, you can have you can ask for a pecan pie here. No way that lady have a pecan pie waiting for me. Eggs Benedict? What the hell is that? A burger? A pie? A pie? Everyone is saying a pie right now. Patty melt and pies. Biscuits and gravy. Hell yeah, brother. Fried green tomatoes. Okay, someone is lying. Jukebox. What is a jukebox? Some people is saying jukebox. I have no idea what they are talking about. Fish and chips, chicken fried steak, biscuits and gravy, weird tasting ice water, egg omelette, the greatest shit. Okay, my friends, I like what you guys are thinking about.
Biscuits and gravy are best from diners, but only in the South. New York has best real diners, but only South has biscuits and gravy.
Wait, but Texas have biscuits and gravy? Can you find biscuits and gravy in Texas, my friends? Number one right now, if you can, and if it's good. Number two, if you have to go to Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. Yeah, I know the southern states, my friends. I know them. Yeah.
Is new. This is different. This feels to me like being in a movie, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
So at the
I don't know why, but every time I see a dinner, I think about Elvis Presley. Am I weird? Maybe. But I don't know why I associate Elvis Presley with dinners.
At the end of the day, I think like what you see as
Oh yeah, I can find biscuits and gravy in Texas. Thank you. You know what? Actually, I don't. I want biscuits and gravy and tacos. Bring me two. Both. Wait, that's a crazy combination. I don't care.
different or exotic really just depends on your perspective. There is no single definition of those words, you know? And for me, Texas, rural Texas, is as different, as remote, as interesting as God.
Yeah.
Pick your choice of place that I've been to over the last couple of
Hamburger Horseshoe. It's only made in Springfield, Illinois and a few cities around it.
Hamburger Horseshoe. Wait. My friend, thank you so much first of all. Don't tell me that's a hamburger. Wait, is that horse meat? Oh man, maybe it is.
years.
I'm gonna take a look at that actually right now. Give me a second. Sorry, my friends, this is important to me. This is really important. My friends, leave a like if you are having a good time, because we have to check that one. Hamburger, burger. Hamburg is actually a city in Germany, by the way. Horseshoe. What the hell is this? What? My friends, I'm going to show to you. You guys may not be... Holy sweet potato.
Chicken fried steak, biscuits and gravy.
Okay, that's a great combination also, my friend. Thank you so much. My friends. Anyone knows this? What the hell? You, my friends, that looks incredible. Holy. So I went to my doctor. My doctor said, Andrea, the cholesterol is still here. We have to work on that. Have you been eating well? And I said, oh, doctor, you have no idea. I've been eating very well. He said, but what about healthy? I end up leaving the office. You know, I need a better doctor. That doctor disagrees with American food for some reason. Yeah, disgusting. This one is looking incredible. You guys know this? Damn it. This sounds crazy. Okay. Man, I love French fries. I mean, everyone. You know what? If you know someone that does not like French fries, I think that's a perfect reason to get that person from your life. I'm going to be honest. I mean, unless it's for healthy reasons, I understand. But if you know someone that can eat and does not eat French fries because thinks the taste is bad, I think that's a valid point again to cut that person. I'm being honest.
And it's all amazing. And this apple pie is so good.
So Route 66 was...
Wait, you guys are making fun of my cholesterol? My friends, I'm So the thing about cholesterol is I crack a lot of jokes, but that part is actually true. I really have cholesterol. And my doctor actually ended up asking me if I have been eating well. And I said yes. I mean, the answer was not healthy. Said, eating well? I said yes. I mean, I've been eating American stuff.
Toast, hamburger patty or whatever meat you want. French fries on top, then smothered in cheese sauce.
Oh, I'm actually so angry. Oh, my friends, I may have to go to McDonald's after this. You know what? Nowadays, when I go to McDonald's or Burger King, because those are the only two places I have here to buy burgers, I feel like I'm giving money back to America. And I'm happy about that.
The main street of US.
Sorry, but the thing about cholesterol, now being a bit serious, my friends, is I actually have cholesterol. I have a kid to raise, and I don't want to die of cholesterol.
You should try making fired green tomatoes.
Wait. Where the hell do I buy green tomatoes, my friend? Do I have to... Wait. That's crazy. So the thing about cholesterol, my friends, no one dies from cholesterol, right? Do you ever went, to a funeral and you asked a person, he died from what? And the person say cholesterol. That never happens, right? Right?
And this apple pie is so good.
So Route 66 was the main street of USA when the roads first started. in America. So it used to be the only way that you could travel, and then it kind of died because of the interstate coming through.
Right.
So right now this restaurant is the midpoint of Route 66. Starts in Chicago and goes all the way to
Wait, someone said there is good and bad cholesterol. See, that's why I have to fire that doctor. So there is good cholesterol, but there is also bad. How do I know? Because, I mean, does the doctor speak with my cholesterol to know if it's good or bad cholesterol? Man, these doctors nowadays, I mean, they are so young. I mean, the guy was younger than me. What do you know about life? You know, I think in America, I'm street smart. You know, I've been eating American stuff.
Is the midpoint of Route 66. Starts in Chicago and goes all the way to Sacramento, California.
Right.
Cholesterol, high levels of bad contributes to heart attacks. Thank you for saying that. You know what? I'm celebrating 200k subscribers. High cholesterol is bad. People can die from high cholesterol. Now people are putting some weird letters. ADL, LD. You know, I know LG. That makes great television. LDL, I never heard of that brand. My wife loves to watch TLC, a channel. I'm not sure if that channel is popular in America. Oh man, I'm not. You know what? I'm not looking at you, my friends. Stop it. Stop talking about cholesterol. Let's move on.
Hey, so, but you don't get like the original kind of traffic anymore, right? Like the truckers.
No,
So
not really. We get, honestly, I would say 95.
Love to you, Andre, Sarah and Santiago from West Virginia. Smiling face with hearts emoji.
Take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Oh man, what
Route
a beautiful
66
place.
was indeed the only road you could take that would go from East Coast to the West Coast for a very long time.
Oh, they end up changing, Daniel. Oh, but thank you both for the donation, my friends.
5% of customers are from overseas.
I promised you all a Fruit Loop tasting, and a Fruit Loop tasting is what you shall receive.
They don't like Fruity Loops, my friend. They like Lucky Charms. You're not picking the wrong package. Sorry, I'm gonna be honest.
This video is not sponsored by Fruit Loops. My childhood dream coming true. You know what it says on the packaging? Natural
Loops.
fruit flavors. That doesn't seem likely. Okay, here we go.
No, what this cereal, my friends, can this be good?
You know that feeling when, as an adult, you get to try something that your child self always wanted, and then either it's amazing or it's a total disappointment? Let's see which one this is. Fruit Loops!
First of all, my friends, I'm gonna be honest. If you are a grown man or a grown woman and you are eating this, you are amazing.
Let's do it.
I met John Denver when I was 17, working in hotels in Denver, Colorado. He was incredibly kind and nice.
Oh man, John Denver, what a legend. Oh, my friend, you are very lucky. Now being very, honest again, John Denver is one of my favorite artists ever. I mean, I'm not talking about America. I'm talking about ever. I think you guys are really lucky to have John Denver, Johnny Cash, Elvis Presley, Dolly, Alan Jackson. I'm a bit of a country. I like country music. Some people find that weird, but I like country music. You know what? The artist I've been listening recently quite a lot, my friends, Johnny Cash. Man, Johnny Cash. Well, there is. Okay, we have to see the reaction. This is a crazy reaction. But I believe a lot of you guys may not be aware of this song. There is a music that I love from him. Is Redemption Day. Johnny Cash ended up becoming very religious, I believe, a bit at the end of his life. But that music, Redemption Day, if you are not aware, even if you are not a religious person, I find it quite beautiful.
Okay, if I tried these as a kid, I would have loved them. But I feel like my taste in food has evolved over the last 25 years.
This is weird. George Strait says, Johnny Cash song art is absolutely bomb. No, it's amazing. In USA, but a feeling that's gonna be a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining, for becoming a subscribe, Ben. That song art, from what I understand, is actually a cover from another band, but that song is amazing. I hurt myself today. No, I'm not gonna. John Cash is too good for me to even try. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. I mean, I'm awful, my friends. But it's the Johnny Cash. It's amazing. Sorry if you disagree. You have to rethink, my friend. Johnny Cash is amazing. So Fruity Loops, maybe not the best.
They taste exactly how they look. They taste of neon. They taste of neon.
Really? I know people are asking if I saw the video for the song art. Yes, I saw. That video is for me is difficult even to watch. Specific because when they show his mother, sorry, that Andy says, everyone I know goes away in the end, something like this, right? That video is actually very, very touching, my friends.
I don't think I can finish that. Well, kids, the lesson here is allow yourself to grow and move past some of the dreams that you harbored as a child. Sometimes it's best to let them go. You know, it feels completely surreal to be here in this motel room in the middle of Route 66, in the middle of Texas. It's amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing.
You know, before I set off on this Pan-American trip, there was a lot of people offline and on the internet who tried to dissuade me from taking this trip.
Why?
People call me naive, they call me stupid, they call me reckless, irresponsible, they tell me that I'm putting myself in danger and at risk, that I'll be unsafe, that I have no idea what I'm doing. I've had it all. I've had it all.
I mean, real talk, my friend. Sometimes, and this is, some people talk about America like it's Zimbabwe. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I mean, America is a tremendous place. Be careful. I mean, I'm not going to Zimbabwe, with all the respect to Zimbabwe, because most likely there is amazing people in Zimbabwe. But you guys get my point, right? That it's not that crazy.
But you know what? I think part of living freely is learning to drown out the voices of the people who try to convince you that their way of living is the only way to live life. Tuning into your heart.
Oh, you guys are saying because she's a girl? Okay, I always think about myself. Now let me, I mean, she's still fine.
And learning how to listen to your heart, even when the noise around you gets so overwhelming that you don't even know whose voice it is that you're listening to.
And that's why I'm here, to see it all for myself, to learn from real people and real experiences.
Friends, this video was amazing.
And so far, in Texas, I've learned so much. Yeah, some stereotypes hold true, as they can do everywhere. But the more I travel, the more I learn to look past the divides and the differences. The more I travel, the more grey I see, and the less black and white. And in a world dominated by clickbait, attention grabbing, and noise, I really feel that seeing nuance is our most underrated superpower.
Great video. No, my friends, really great video. Show her some love if you guys know the channel, because this was an amazing one. I thought it was a good idea to watch this one again, and I was correct.